talk about the big win here and like how much of a contender do you feel like you're developing into in the strawweight division?
I've always felt like I was a contender. I'm a big 115er. There's a lot of great girls in the division. You know, I just make sure that I go out there, put on a show, put on a performance every time I go. You know, as long as I'm bettering myself with each fight, I'm happy. As long as the fans are happy and I'm putting on excited fights, I'm good.
When Randa had you in that headlock, I mean, what was the process going through your mind of how do I transition to get into a better position?
We were preparing for that. It's one of her moves that she likes to do, that head and arm throw. So we practiced it over and over again, just making sure I was being patient, not giving up my arm for a lazy kimura and stuff. So other than that, you know, just being patient and transitioning. You know, I try to chain my jiu-jitsu together, you know, kind of like a machine gun over and over again. Sooner or later one of them was going to hit, and she's real top heavy, so we knew she was going to kind of fall into my guard if it did go there, and you know, I just threw out my legs and got the submission out of that.
Yeah, and you had the 0-2 start in the UFC, but now you just got 2 wins in 38 days.
Yeah.
What's that turnaround like? How good does it feel at this point?
It feels good. I don't take those losses in the UFC too hardly because, you know, my first one was 9 days notice, 8 days notice, and the second one was, you know, could have gone either way depending on what country I was in. So, like I said, as long as I'm bettering myself with each fight, I'm happy.
After your win last month, you seemed to allude that there were some boring fighters in the division. Who are you speaking about?
I think they know who I'm speaking about. There's a lot of wrestlers out there that kind of stick to their wrestling and put on boring fights. There's a couple fighters that, you know, kind of just make sure they get the win. I'm here to put on a show, win or lose. As long as I'm putting on a show for the fans, I'm happy.
Specifically for the stupid people out there. Who are you talking about?
Specifically, I think everyone knows. I'm not going to name any names. I'm not going to talk crap on anyone. I'm just putting it out there. I think they know who it is. I think the fans know who it is. And pretty much everyone's been matchmaking pretty well, so you guys throw the matches out there and I'll take them.
So did Randa fall into that category?
Randa kind of fell in there a little bit. She's actually been getting a lot better with her striking and stuff, so we had to prepare for that as well. But, you know, give me someone in the top 10 and I'll be happy.
Do you have another victim on your mind? Or?
Everyone's a victim. Everyone's a victim.
But is there like another boring wrestler that you have in mind that you
There's some boring ones out there, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't want to say anyone?
Not going to say anyone.
Okay.
Do you want a little bit of a break now?
No, I'm good.
No?
I'm good. I'm good.
Fights are pretty quick, right?
Fights are pretty quick, but give me 3 weeks. I think the last one was about 3 weeks. Give me 3 weeks and at least a full camp, or maybe 4 weeks of a camp, and I'll be happy.
Is there any particular fight that maybe is on your mind, boring wrestlers or not? Particular fight that
You know, I would like that Miraz fight. That's what I was hoping to fight. Right when her opponent dropped out, I asked Sean Shelby for that. He said, you know, calm down. I already offered it to someone else. If it doesn't go through, I'll give it to you. So I kind of was waiting for that. Then he said, you know, relax, enjoy your win. Maybe we'll get to you in October. And then that Tuesday he called me and said, you want to fight? And I said, yeah, I'll take it. So he calls me, I'll take it.
Will you call him to take? Will you call him for that fight at this point?
Oh, I think he knows. He knows.
Do you feel like we're close to a Hawaiian card finally, and maybe I think at this point we can have an entire card where it's Hawaii versus the world.
We could.
So many, do you feel like we're almost there?
I hope we're there. I hope we are there. I hope towards the end of the year we can get it. If not, early next year. I mean, there's a lot of great fighters, you know, that put on good scraps. So everyone vote for it. You know, UFC Hawaii.
So Cortney, in our pre-fight interview, you talked about your jiu-jitsu and you even said how much you believed in it against Randa. How much do you think that competitive jiu-jitsu you've been doing has helped you kind of keep your cool in these fights?
I think it plays a lot into it. You know, just being calm and patient and just believing in your jiu-jitsu. I think a lot has to do with that. You know, when it goes to the mat, I mean, it is MMA, but at the end of the day, you got to believe in your jiu-jitsu. And I believe 100% in my jiu-jitsu and my training, so I'm comfortable when it goes there.
Did you expect the fight to end the way that it did? You know, despite you being in trouble, it seemed like you kind of knew what you kind of had in mind to finish her off.
Yeah, like I said, we were definitely preparing for that position. I didn't think it was going to happen as early as it did. I did get a little bit lazy. I should have kept it a little bit longer up against the fence, but we do know she likes to dirty box a little bit, so we wanted to push away and use my range, and I just got caught with my hands down a little bit, and she got in, and, you know, she looked for the throw, which we knew, so I was already preparing for it. As soon as she got the grip, I knew it was coming, and I knew how to prepare for it.
6 wins in the first round. Are you setting the bar too high?
Oh, I never set the bar too high. I think JJ sets the bar high, and we're all reaching for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.